Guys, how are you? Just turning off the sound so we don't have any interruptions. So hello Team Wickless and wonderful. Welcome to your very first training Tuesday, and this won't be the last. This will be the first of many. So I'm just gonna give it a minute for some people to jump on, and then we'll get started. So I'm really excited. Let's see here. Just give it a minute. So how is your Monday? How was your Tuesday? What did you do this weekend? Fill me in, and we'll just wait and see who jumps on. So this training Tuesday is going to be centered around social media and your Scentsy business, but it's up to you really what we talk about, because I'm here to kind of answer your questions and give you guys information on what you want or what you need. So feel free to message me with any Training Tuesday topics that you have, anything like that. If you want to hear about something, you let me know and I will make sure to pop on and do it for you. So let's just talk a little bit here. I'm just gonna get comfy while we wait for people to pop on. So I'm in my car so we have no interruptions. And I would have the windows down. You might be able to hear birds, but Nathan's grinding something. So he's doing things and stuff. And it's loud, so I have the window up. So I have my AC on, so if anybody can hear the AC and it's too much, just let me know. Hopefully some people pop on here. See, I'm all ready for Training Tuesday. I got my tea, I'm comfy, I'm in my leggings. You guys can't see it, and I'm not. I played like 3 games of ball within the past 4 days, so I'm not lifting my leg up high enough for you guys to see. But I got my comfy leggings on. I am just ready to help learn and brainstorm and all that jazz. So I'll tell you a little funny story while we wait. So I was played ball last night. We played the same team 2 nights in a row. So we played them Sunday night and then last night. And they kicked our butt Sunday night. We played a good game. Like, we didn't get mercied any innings. But we lost 11-0. Which kind of stung, right? But it wasn't that bad of a game, you know, to what it could be. So we played them again last night. And I was like super, you know, wanted to do better. So we actually lost, but only by 1 run. It was 9-8 for them. And but I got a line drive right off my ankle bone, so it's like super tender and super sore, and the bruise hasn't even shown up yet. That's how like deep it is. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. But let's get started. So a couple things that I want to talk to you guys about tonight was consistency, just things that relate from social media to your Scentsy business, right? So we all kind of come into this business thinking that we're going to run it strictly on Facebook, which for the most part we do, at least myself, I do. I mean, we always throw in those odd basket parties or, you know, home parties. I do about 2 home parties a year, but for the most part, it's social media. It's Facebook parties. It's, you know, your VIP group. It's just marketing yourself through social media. So what does that mean, and how do you do it effectively, is basically what I wanted to talk to you guys about tonight. So a couple things. First is, no matter what you're doing on Facebook, whether it be a page or a group or, you know, whatever, you have to be doing it consistently. So you have to be posting, you know, every day, at least once or twice a day. You have to be invested in your social media profile. It can't just be something that you willy-nilly post things to, right? So you have to be looking for certain things in your posts. You have to be kind of smart and strategic about it. Yes, you can share, and you should totally share, all of your fun vacation photos and any of that kind of stuff. But just make sure that while you're doing that, you're engaging people. It's good to show your personal life. It's good for people to get to know you as a person, right? But you also want to somehow incorporate Scentsy into almost every bit of that, right? Now, I'm not saying post a picture of you and your family and say something blatantly Scentsy, but like be wearing a Scentsy branded shirt or hat or hoodie or whatever, say, if it's a trip that maybe you some of your commissions on, say thank you Scentsy, right? Like just being smarter about what you post and trying to think how you can tie it into your business, right? So I went to the Toronto Zoo 2 weekends ago and I took pictures of the flamingos because I knew that Farah was going to come out eventually, right? And so I used that in my VIP group the other day as like a silly, right? So those are the sorts of things that you want to think of when you're posting on social media. So you always want to be thinking like, will this hurt or help my social media presence? So if it's anything negative, you have to try and stay away from it on your public profile, sorry, or in a group. You just want to stay away from the negative. I'm not saying you have to lie or anything on your Facebook profile, but if you can avoid negative things, avoid them. I mean, I still share animal rights stuff, right? I share things that get people heated all the time, but I try not to do it like I'm not looking for an argument, right? Like I try and make it really educational and not something blatantly just calling somebody out or something like that, right? So it's just all in the way that you do it, but just try and keep your profile mostly positive. Make sure that your profile picture is like a picture of you, like a smiling picture of you, clear, so you can see who you are. It's nice and professional. Your cover photo should not be business. It should be something that is your stuff. So your family, your dogs, you know, whatever you want your cover photo to be, it should be something that represents you. Same as your profile picture. It should be you. People are talking to you, not a warmer, you know, not a sale flyer. And that's where things start to get different. So I run my business from like my personal page. I have a VIP group and I have a independent consultant page as well. So the business page would be the independent consultant page. My profile pictures on all, now groups don't have profile pictures, but my profile picture on my business page is a very professional headshot type photo, but it was a selfie, right? But it's very, I'm smiling, you know, I look appropriate, you know, my hair is back, and it's a nice photo. So that's I look approachable, friendly. So that is my profile photo for my business page. Now my cover photo for my business page is something different. I think right now I have it as the Scentsy display from Scentsy Family Reunion that just passed with the Scentsy Goes on it. So getting some excitement for the upcoming product. But I normally have it as the, you know, warmer of the month or like a spring, summer kind of cover photo. That is where you kind of can show your specials off in the cover photo, is on your business page, because it's not as personal. But on your personal Facebook page, you want to remember that people are there for you, not to be advertised, right? So you want to try and keep it personal and yourself, right? Share photos of your kids, share photos of you, your dogs, right? If you're packing up a Scentsy order, share it. See, it's like, show who's helping you, right? Like that kind of stuff. So I hope I'm live on the page because I'm not even connected to the house, so we'll see. But yeah, I'm just gonna pause it for a moment, guys. I'm just gonna check something out here. So how many of you guys have let me know if you have a page or a group, or if you just use your personal page for Scentsy. Just let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. See, I like all three because it makes it very easy to, oh, see, I'm not seeing comments, guys. I just popped onto my tablet and I am not seeing any comments or seeing that anybody is on here live. So what I'll do is I'll start paying attention from my tablet here to keep track of who's commenting and stuff. But let me know in the comments if you have a group or a Facebook page. How do you get your Scentsy out to your customers? And then we'll keep going. I'm just gonna figure out these technical difficulties. I see Jenna, I think. But I don't see it on my phone. That's so weird. So weird. So sorry if I've been ignoring anybody. I've just been having some troubles here. Let's see. I think I'm gonna break the internet if I'm watching myself. Let's try not to do that. Can you hear Nathan working? Okay, so I'm just gonna wait for that to load. So let's talk quickly about the difference between a business page and a Facebook group, and why it's important to have both, at least in my opinion. So my Facebook page is literally for Google, because if someone Googles Alicia Santaguida Scentsy, my Facebook page pops up. And then my Jenna made 300 samples today and got a Boro kit out. Woo, that's awesome, girl. Way to go. That's a lot of samples, but you'll be surprised how quickly you plow through them. But great job. And you recruited your cousin in BC. That is fantastic. You are just growing so fast. I'm so excited to see what this fall brings for you. And you do have a group, and it runs really well, Jenna. I like that you get a lot of interaction on there. So let's just go back here so I can see. Okay, I should be able to pop up. I should see what's going on here. So the difference between a group and a Facebook page and how you kind of balance them both. So I find the page is perfect, like I said, for Google. Also, I post things like join specials on there, and then I share those to other groups to get people coming back to look at your actual page. Now, doing this boosts the interaction levels, like it boosts the views, right? And that's why I do it that way. So instead of me sharing from my personal page, where there's really no benefit, like people aren't going to see my posts more because I'm sharing them to groups from a personal page. But if I share them from a page, the business page, to a group, they'll see it more. They'll see my actual page post more in their newsfeed. I don't know if that makes sense, but to Facebook, it makes when you're sharing your group, when you're sharing your business page into groups, it makes your Facebook look more popular, your Facebook business page look more popular, so it'll show it to more people. But it doesn't work the same with profiles in that instance. So that's why it's important to do it from a page. Not only that, you look more professional. They can scroll down, they can see, what you have, what you've been posting about Scentsy. If you look at my Facebook page, and I can put the link in the comments, I try to keep it very, I try not to copy and paste too many things. Like, you do want to make it kind of, here, I'm just going to post it in the comments here. I try not to make it too spammy or like copy and pasty or anything like that, because it just looks fake and people know that you're copying and pasting, and they're not really interested in that, to be honest with you. Like, people want to see you and they want to see what you have to say, right? My business page is also good for sales, 10% off, when we do the closeout, when we refill our closeout, any specials. Those are the things I mostly post about on my Facebook page, my business page. I try to do it consistently, and you can schedule posts. So that's really nice, because I like to schedule my posts a couple weeks in advance if I can, sit down and bang them all out. And then you don't have to worry about it. It just does it. Every day it'll post whatever you've scheduled for it to post. You don't have to worry about it. You can share it onto your personal page to get it a bit more seen, right? Try and get some interaction. But it does it automatically for you. You don't have to worry about it every day. So boom, business pages are easy peasy. You can schedule your posts, get that all done. Pick a couple days, pick a day a week if you want, or a day every 2 weeks, and just get it done. Those are easy peasy, super big and super helpful. Like, I get a lot of people that'll come on and message me about wanting to join or wanting to host a party or buy, or they need bulbs just from my Facebook page. And when you're sharing it into like those groups, like the buy and sell groups around your town, the question and answer groups around your town, you look a bit more professional when it's from a business page as opposed to just your personal page. So that's just what I like about it. Secondly, groups. So I've had a scented VIP group for 8 months now, I would say. Yeah, 8 months. Maybe we're coming on to a year. But I just decided one day to make it. I was like, whatever, I'm gonna make a VIP group and it's gonna be awesome. And so I did it. And you know what? It's fantastic. It's really, really good. A lot of interaction in there. I post at least once in there a day, but I try and go for 2 or 3. Sometimes when we've got a lot going on, I post more. But it's just, it's all your Scentsy family and all your Scentsy supporters and the people who buy from you and kind of help you live day to day, right? Like my Scentsy paycheck means a lot to me, so they really do support me in a way that I can't describe, right? But to see them all together and to see them interacting with each other and making friends and, you know, over scents that they like and that kind of stuff, it means a lot. It's really cute, and they kind of encourage each other to buy, to be honest with you. But you can also do fun stuff, like right now I'm doing a sneak peek, and you have to be in my VIP group to see it because that's the only way to do it. And I'm like, the first 2 sneak peeks I did with sales, so if I sold over 200 or whatever, I would show you the rest of the warmer, and I just cut out a little piece in paint, and then that's what I posted, and then I showed them the whole picture when I, you know, finished the challenge. I also did one for 20 comments. I'm doing one now where I have, they book 2 parties. I'll show them the rest of the warmer. So you can do fun little things like that. You can do little games. Now remember, it's still a public group. Even if it's closed or private, it's still considered public. So you can't share personal specials, but you can do fun little things like that while staying within compliance. You can also, I just like the groups because people like to see your Scentsy stuff all in one place, right? Like, so whether it be the page or the group, it's easy for them to go there, scroll through, and see only Scentsy stuff. Whereas if they go to my personal profile and scroll through, they might be scrolling for a while before they find something that they're looking for. So that's why I always say the group. And like I said, people get talking to each other. People get to they make friends in this group, and it really does make a difference to your business. I'm telling you, my sales have gone up since I've set up my VIP group. Easily. It's just more interaction. And the thing is, with Facebook, it doesn't show other people your posts unless there's interaction. So if you post something, it's just a picture of a warmer, and you post and you say, I'm just going back to my notes here, just a picture of a warmer, and you don't put anything with it, you just post a picture, and nobody comments and nobody likes it. Do you think it shows up on a lot of people's pages? It doesn't. But if you put something like, do you love this warmer, comment yes or no, and then people start commenting. Well, as people start commenting, it starts showing up in their news feeds, in their friends' news feeds, in their friends of friends' news feeds. You'll get people commenting on it that aren't even on your page. Like, this is how Facebook works. So when you're posting, you have to make sure that you're doing it with intention. You can't just post and say, oh, I've done my Scentsy posting for the day, I'm done, I'm gonna go hang out and watch TV. No. You're not going to get anywhere doing that. You have to post real life photos over stock photos. Now, does that mean that you have to have every warmer in the book? No. Please. Girl, Google and Pinterest are your friends, okay? Search the name of the warmer that you're looking for. 10 to 1, it will be there in a beautiful real life photo, sometimes even stylized, which is great. But a beautiful real life photo that you can save and you can use. Now you can also take that photo, put it into Word Swag, and put a quick little saying on it, or put Scentsy by whoever on it. You can put, you know, this or that. Download Pic Collage. It's a free app. Go search 2 of your favorite warmers and put them in the Pic Collage. Like, get the real life photos, put them in this Pic Collage so you have 2 side by side, and say to your friends and family, this or that. And people will start commenting, and it'll start showing up on their news feeds and their friends' news feeds, and you'll start getting more people, and you'll start growing your circle. So it is so important that every time you connect or interact with somebody on Facebook, you add them to your page, right? You don't have to talk to them about Scentsy right away, but they'll see it. They'll see it through your passion when you're sharing what you love, right? But interaction posts are huge. I made a post in here the other day, if you scroll down, and it's 101 questions, 101 interaction posts for your Facebook group. And they are simple. Ice cream or chocolate cake? What's your favorite Timbit at Tim Hortons? You know, tea or coffee, you know? Or there's one, there's so many, guys. Like, it's literally anything, any question you want, chicken or beef, okay? Like, cheese or whatever, you know? Cheese or vegetables. It could just be anything. As long as it's a question that makes people comment and like and whatever, then you're doing good. The more comments and likes you get on anything, not even just Scentsy posts, but anything, the better, because it means your profile is ranked higher to Facebook. You look more popular, you look more entertaining, and you look more valuable than average. And so they're going to show you on more profiles. And that is how you manipulate Facebook to your advantage, right? So what you do is you post one of these interaction posts and you wait a couple minutes, wait about 5 to 10 minutes after each person comments for you to reply to them, because then it'll count as another view or another, it'll bump it up higher to Facebook as opposed to if you just jumped on and answered right away. Okay, so you're gonna wait about 3 to 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes between each post to answer people, and just keep it going. And as it goes, give it about an hour, get about 10-20 comments, and then make your Scentsy post. And your Scentsy post will show up on those people's news feeds and the people that have commented on it, right? So that's how you get a bigger viewing of your post. That's how you make each post more valuable and work more for you than a regular Facebook post would have, okay? Another thing is you have to be actually messaging people on Facebook. You're not going to grow your team by posting all the time. You have to ask. You're not going to book parties. Trust me, you're not going to book parties just by posting about it. Like, it's rare, and if it happens to you, congratulations, share your secret, because I'm telling you, you have to message people to book parties. It's the only way to get them. And so you have to just message them and be like, hey, you know what, you're a great customer of mine. Why don't you just host a party? Why don't I do a party for you online? All you have to do is invite your friends, send out a couple messages, post some pictures of your favorite stuff, and boom, we're off to the races. You get sales, you get rewards, happy campers. You know, like, you don't have to be pushy. You don't have to be messaging people and be like, oh my God, can you have a party for me, please? Because I'm trying to reach this trip, and if you don't host a party for me, you know, nothing like that. Just be casual. Hey, would you like to host a party and earn some free and half-price Scentsy? The worst they're going to say to you is no. And if they say no, nobody melts, nobody dies. It's just no. It's not the end of the world, guys. How many times have you been said no to in your life? How many times have you asked for snacks before dinner when you were a kid and your mom said no? Did your life end? Nope. It's not going to end if someone says no to you about joining your team or having a party. Just ask, hey, have you ever been interested in joining my Scentsy team? If they say no, say, all right, no problem. Thank you very much. You know, continue the conversation. But it's important that you're adding new people to Facebook and that you're expanding your network and that you're trying to grow and get new people to see your posts and to message with and to start making relationships with. This is a business that is based off of relationships. So you have to have be constantly building them and creating new relationships and always keeping your options open, because you never know when someone's going to join your team. You never know when someone's going to need some extra money or is going to want to get out of the house, you know, start wanting to get out of the house or whatever. You just never know. And you can't judge your customers or your potential recruits by what you think is going on in their life. Like, you don't know what's going on behind doors. So we've talked about consistency. We've talked about the differences between pages and groups. We've talked about staying positive on our social media. We've talked about interaction posts. We've talked about real life photos versus stock photos. And last thing that I want to talk to you guys tonight, and let's see what I'm doing for time here. I'm not doing too bad. The last thing I want to talk to you guys tonight is the importance of going live in general. Now, I'm totally guilty for it. I do not go live enough at all. But it's something that we all need to start getting comfortable with. It's something we all need to start doing. Live videos does not hurt anybody. It's not that scary. You're just sitting there, like, talking. You know, I don't do them a lot because of lack of proper space, you know. I can't do them in my basement. I can't do them in the house because it's too loud. So I end up doing them in my car, right? So that's not the end of the world. But going live is so important in your business because it ranks your Facebook profile, like we were talking about before, it ranks your Facebook profile as more valuable, so more people see your stuff because you're more interactive on Facebook. More people interact, comment, like, share videos, live videos, and all those things make your profile look more appealing, right? So going live on your profile page does not have to be scary. It can be something as simple as, like, look, this is my car bar. This is what it does. It smells so good. Have a great day, guys. Like, it doesn't have to be, I'm doing a 30-minute live. That's because I'm talking about trainings and whatever, right? But, like, when you go on with your customers, nobody's going to want to go back and watch a 30-minute live. So you have to keep them short and sweet. I try and do about maybe maximum 20 minutes. And that's pretty long. Like, I try and aim around 10-15, right? But talking about diffusers, if you get a lot of people commenting, right, people will stick around and watch because they want to know what's going on. But starting to do live videos is something that I think would benefit everybody. It's something that makes you go out of your comfort zone for sure, but that's where good things come, is out of your comfort zone. So I know that everything that we talked about tonight to some may be like basic, but to others might not. And you know what? It's not specifically Scentsy related, but it will help you in your Scentsy business because it's going to help your Facebook profile be shown more. And I know that that's how the majority of us work our businesses in the first place. So if you guys have any questions, any comments, I'm just jumping on my tablet here to see the comments, but it's not showing them on it either. So let's try this again. But if you have any questions or comments, put it in the comments now. I'm just jumping over to see them. And if I don't get to them now, I will answer them in the comments, or I'll message you or whatever. Okay, so I don't see any questions. So I'm just going to wrap it up, guys. Message me. I'm always here to talk. We have a huge incentive on the way. It's super important that we get on this, like, head on starting in August. If you're waiting till the end of it to try and earn it, you're going to be kicking yourself because it's harder to catch up in the end than it is to start with a race, right? So if there's anything I can do to help, you know how to get a hold of me. I'd love to hear from you guys. Can chat all day with you lovely ladies. So just give me a shout. Thanks for watching, guys, and you have yourself a great night. Until next Training Tuesday. See ya.